Hello everyone, welcome back to the IndieGeekGuy channel. I'm Martin and we're back for Black Sails. You may have to forgive me for this, I've just got a bit of a sniffle going on, a bit of a little sniffle, so you might get a bit of the good old boogie noises. Last time on Black Sails, well, all kinds of things started happening, didn't they? Randall lost his leg underneath the ship when it nearly capsized, when two idiots decided to tie it up to the wrong bloody tree. Flint and Billy are kind of in this weird space where Flint doesn't know how much to trust him, if he should act on this mistrust that Billy might be having, or this fear. They're in this weird relationship right now. Billy is blaming himself for what went wrong, even though he did everything he could. So, you know, there's a bit of a weird dynamic going on there. The cannons they wanted are currently sailing away, and they're about to give chase to get them back after they've been betrayed. We got a bit more of a hint towards Mrs. Barlow and what she's all about. I currently am of the thinking that there's still a lot more to that picture than what has been currently explained. I had all kinds of theories last time about what the hell's going on there. Like, I had a theory that Flint has changed his name and had to move away from sort of high society along with Miss Barlow for some reason. I don't think it's as simple as the story we were told about how she cheated on her husband with this officer from the Navy and they ran off together, the guy went mad. I don't think it's as simple as all that. I think there's more to it. We know that Flint had killed two people because of Mrs. Barlow. We know that he went out of his way to kill two people. Not sure what that's about just yet. But yeah, I'm kind of in this camp of thinking that maybe Flint isn't exactly who he says he is. There's more going on there, and Mrs. Barlow sort of came along with him whenever that transition happened from whoever he used to be into Flint. And yeah, we'll find out. Hopefully the show will reveal those secrets slowly as we go through it. But for now, we're going to jump into the next episode and see if they can get hold of these damn cannons.
We're steady at 6 knots, north by northeast.
You two
don't trust me, do you?
No. Can you two talk about this, please?
You and I will have our roles to play. We have the chance for a few minutes honesty first.
Yes, please. Do that.
Men are going to die today attacking that merchant ship out there, and they'll die not knowing it was all based on a lie. We don't even know if the Urka's schedule is accurate. We're completely relying on the cook. How can you just pretend you have no doubts about any of this?
Years of practice.
I mean, yeah, that's currently my hunch.
One chance in 3, but that horizon will remain bare and we'll never see the Andromache again. What good would that knowledge do for any man on this crew trying to focus on doing his job?
Brings up a good point. You've got to keep them thinking and working and something to work towards, that's for sure.
Who's Mrs. Barlow?
We're getting to that personal shit now, Billy.
It isn't as much fun to tell stories about how your captain makes a home with a nice Puritan woman who shares his love of books.
I mean, that is true. That part is true. There's a bit more to it than that, I am sure. But that part is actually the truth.
What the fuck are you doing here? Mr. Noonan expressly forbade it, did he not?
Turns out Mr. Noonan has had a change of heart.
He's also dead.
Who just a few hours ago had the intent of seeing your captain beaten to a pulp.
Yeah.
That Mr. Noonan decided instead to sell you his life's work.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yes.
Nothing shady about that.
And to keep my mouth shut about it, when any half-wit can see that there's foul play at hand.
Yes.
I want a raise.
What did you make before?
3% of gross.
I'll give you 40.
Oh, he's desperate.
Welcome aboard, Sonny.
He's desperate, like, come on. Okay, well, these guys now run this place. Interesting. I don't know how well that's going to go down.
Flint stashed me here, and presumably to stop what's in my head from spilling onto the deck of the Andromache.
That's a smart move. There's no point getting him dead for some cannons.
I am, since that day, a fugitive, marked for execution by the Crown.
What is his plan here?
To those of you owed credit, or for whom we held goods in consignment, I leave it to my daughter to see you made whole as best we can.
This is, not good. He's just turning all their ire onto her. What a shit. He's just shit. He's just a shit person. Remove him, someone.
The load on the sails will exceed capacity and she'll dig in hard at the bow.
She'll hold.
Shield hold. Don't worry about it. The ship might explode or something.
The speed will pick up will come with dire risks for the ship. But I think she could take it.
Billy, come on now. Come on now, Billy. I mean, they have to do it. There's no two ways about this. They have to do it, or they're not getting their cannons.
Bring her up into it.
It's great getting to see Flint actually captaining. This is the real first time we get to see him do it.
There! Hold it there! Hold it tight!
He just moved it. He said to hold it. Don't move it.
7.5 knots!
Okay, it worked. It worked. Flint clearly knows what he's doing. He's good at what he does. Billy is kind of still in this frame of mind of, do I trust him, do I not? But, I mean, thankfully it worked out. Thankfully it worked out.
I am more to this place than you ever were.
You are a child. Flint left in pursuit of the Andromache last night. Captain Bryson sailed the Velasco route for 10 years and was never boarded. Not once.
I think this might be the time he gets boarded, pal.
Not winding things up here. My business continues. Captain Naft of the Intrepid, Mr. Walker, her quartermaster, Captain Lawrence of the Black Hind, and Mr. Harrison, and our friend Mr. Fraser. Get them all here now.
This is it. It's her moment. This is her moment to prove she can do it.
We have 70 plates of Chinese porcelain in the hold, which I have undertaken to deliver to Boston unharmed.
That's all he's concerned about. Don't break my china. It's very precious.
What do you care? Once one of them came and put his balls on my shoulder whilst I was asleep. Thought it was funny. Last time he put them anywhere.
I bet. Fucking snip snip after that.
Well, if we're not welcome in here, I suppose we can go spend more time with our friend on the beach. Oh.
Wrong words, my dude. Like, you're going to be the first on the chopping block whenever she gets what her plan is.
Need Captain Bryson to cooperate and bring the Andromache about for us to do so.
And how the hell do we get him to do that?
Mr. Beauclerk is going to convince him.
Uh-huh. Okay, that guy we've never seen before. He's going to do something magic with his carvings.
Every man on this crew had a first time. You're overdue.
I've never even shot a pistol.
Well, that's all right. Half the time they don't even fire.
Everyone's doing their best job to inspire this guy.
Sorry.
Look, no one's expecting you to lead the charge, just if you see a guy who's trying to kill you, shoot first. That's all you have to do. I know it's not your expertise, but you've got it.
You're not strong enough.
I don't know. But I think it's time I probably found out.
Charles has gone on a drug-addled depression trip, and all of a sudden he's become like so much more like internal than he was previously. That's all it took. Become a junkie for a day and suddenly he's better. He's probably still going to do something stupid though. Here we go. Ooh! The risk of this is... Oh god! Oh, the splinters! Oh! Ah! There he goes. It's gonna fucking... Yeah. Here he goes again. This is an easy way of thinning out their crew, I suppose. Jesus. Who knew that Flint had a badass wood carving sniper on his crew? Oh my god, this is the most quiet this crew's ever been. It's like fucking people in the trenches getting ready to go over the top. Pretty depressing thought, but that's the vibe it is. Don't look at him. He's gonna get shot. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. This is great. It's great to have this character here to show this what this is to someone completely inexperienced to it. Oh, the mouth. Oh, God. Someone save him. Billy, save him. Save him, Billy. Save him. Oh, wait, you got a lucky break. Lucky break. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? He just went fucking... Something twisted in his head. Oh, God. Okay, he went full vampire.
Your men will earn 3 times as much in half the time, not facing a single sword or pistol in the process. You're telling me that you can't sell that?
I can sell that.
He's in. He's in.
You want me to lift the ban on Charles Vane to appease a handful of malcontents on the street?
Those malcontents will be a problem to anyone in this room who stands behind you today.
Look, I don't like Charles, but he's got a good point if you want this to work.
Do it and I'll back you as your father's successor here, the boss behind all trade. Until then, I'm sorry I can't help you.
I won't do it.
It's a personal grudge she's got, an understandable personal grudge. But, as the saying goes, it's not good for business, which is shit. But sometimes shit things have to happen, especially around pirates. Oh my God. Kill this man right now. Take him out.
I do apologize for this. Mr. Guthrie's orders were explicit.
God.
This was not the deal.
Why would you trust Guthrie? I mean, I don't get it, Scott.
Max chose. Why? I don't know. Maybe it was spite. Maybe it was strength. To be perfectly honest, I don't care. Because the moment I start making choices based on her decisions, I've given her a hell of a lot more power over my life than I'm quite comfortable ceding to a perfect stranger. Losing your life's work, that doesn't go away.
Bring up the life's work, that will convince her. Oh God, what's this? What's this now? Oh God, this is gonna go down a whole other rabbit hole now, isn't it?
Before departing, I sent a message to the captain of the Scarborough. I told him where I was headed, and I told him where he would find you.
There's our ticking clock. Well, this isn't good. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh God. Well, this situation got a lot more complicated. Real damn quick, didn't it? Jesus. Oh, there's so much more happening. Okay, that was the reaction to the episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, hit it with all your P's. Hit that P like button, and maybe consider subscribing, and then you won't miss any future videos. But for right now, we're going to talk about this episode. Okay, I wanted sailing and naval combat, and I got it. I got it by the bucket load in this episode, and honestly, super impressed by it. Like, the fact that clearly they were saving their budget for this episode and potentially the next one as well, because it looks like we're going to have another fight on our hands of some description. But it was really good. Like, it looked good. It convinced me, and what more can you ask for, really? It was really good. Having it through the point of view of the bookkeeper, someone who'd never experienced this whole thing, it was a really smart choice, I think, just to sort of give an audience a point of view of what this is, because everyone else on that crew has done it. They know it, they have confidence in it, even if they, got injured and died and whatever. But to have a audience surrogate in that moment, I think, was quite important. And then to see the turn of you have to do what you have to do to stay alive and survive. God knows how everyone else managed to stay as alive as they did without the amount of blood that he had on him. But good choice. It was a good choice to do that way, I think, and it worked out pretty good. It sold the moment. It'll be interesting in the future episodes to sort of see those moments sort of captured through the eyes of someone who knows what they're doing, maybe, and to see what the difference is. But for right here, right now, that I thought that was a great way of doing it. Like I said in the reaction, it had this great kind of, you know, guys in the trenches waiting to get the signal to go over the top kind of feel, which was obviously very by design and evoked that kind of emotion that you sort of have been seeing all these guys as pirates. They are people who, you know, who can be a bit shitty, can be crude, can do questionable things overall, but then you see them in this very just human moment of anticipation, fear, trying to collect themselves and prepare themselves for what's about to happen. And, you know, you just, like I say, you just see them on a much more eye-to-eye human basis, maybe for the first time for a lot of them. And yeah, it was just very effective. As for where the story's going now, so I thought there would probably be a complication to all this, and now we have it. We know we're on board a slaver ship, which has now got like a big old bulkhead underneath where they're being kept, and the crew are stowed themselves away. They can't get in without getting killed. They can't blast it without damaging the ship too much. And the rudder line's been cut, so, you know, stuck between a rock and a hard place, really, because now we've got the Scarborough coming in hot to sort of resolve the situation. So, literally no idea how Flint's gonna play this. We'll see, I suppose. I am excited to see how that's all gonna play out. Got Eleanor trying to keep control of the island, trying to regain it after her dad essentially just sold her out without actually saying that's what he was doing. Like, he just got everyone to be angry at her when they should be angry at him, without any effort whatsoever, and, you know, just being shit dad overall, really. So that's going on. She seems to have a plan to try and turn some of the pirates into more legitimate traders, just get them to deliver goods from point to point without hunting people. And one captain was very much on board with that idea. The other one was worried that his crew would see it as a diminishing task, and, you know, that it wouldn't work and that he's going to get fucking the boot for it. And then the big thing was, I keep forgetting this guy's name, the captain who's in charge of the fort and seemingly the defenses of the island. He said, I will support this, I will bless this if you release Charles from his ban of captaining. And it just brings up a very confusing moral conundrum, as I tried to say that word properly. There's a big moral fight going on between Eleanor, what she wants to do to protect this place, the people she cares for, herself, and Max. Now, the situation as it's been put in the show is she's made a choice. We shouldn't be beholden to her choices. The thing is, Eleanor's right in that you shouldn't just accept the treatment that Max is being dealt at the moment. Like what Charles's crew and Charles himself more than likely has done to Max is unacceptable, and it's abhorrent. But she is stuck in this situation that the only way she's going to inspire confidence amongst the sort of crew members of these other ships is that she isn't the tyrannical, money hoarding, you know, power hungry woman that they all think she is right in this moment. And the best way to alleviate that kind of belief is by saying, okay, I'm going to let Charles captain again. I'm not going to let my personal grudges get in the way of people making money here. It's, you know, it is a moral conundrum. I think that John Silver has probably been successful in convincing her that the right thing to do here and now in this moment is to let him be a captain again. The thing about Max, and I've said this in the previous reactions, is that I don't understand where she's coming from. I just don't get it. Like, I hate what is happening to her, but I don't understand why she's putting herself in this situation. I don't get her thought pattern. Is she just doing it to get back at Eleanor? And like Anne Bonny said, it's like, are you trying to like sweet talk them all? Are you trying to like convert them in some way? Like, what is your game plan here? And I'm in very much that seat. Like, what is Max's game plan? What is she trying to achieve with these choices? And I don't think, I mean, obviously it hasn't been made clear as of yet what she's doing, and I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know. It is a conundrum. I hate what is happening to her, but I also hate the choices that she has made that has led to it to happen. I mean, again, I can't stress enough that the way she's being treated is abhorrent, and I don't like that Charles is just letting it happen. And, you know, I know he's in a predicament where if he tries to, like, stop it from happening, his crew will go against him. But at the same time, he got caught. That's the thing. He probably participated as well. And, you know, he's a fuckhead. I've been saying that for every episode that he's been in. Speaking of Charles, he's had this weird epiphany right now that he's a man on a mission for something. Not entirely sure where that's going, what his mission is. He just clearly has something in his head that he knows he needs to do in order to alleviate himself from his current position and maybe not be beholden to the world that Eleanor is trying to create on this island. He wants more freedom than what that is going to allow, it seems like. And maybe he's going to make a play to be in charge of the island. I'm not sure, or maybe more than that. You know, he seems to have something on his mind that he needs to do. No, overall, I really enjoyed this episode. It's another great one. It's really like upping the ante, and it really feels like the stakes that have been set up in the first few episodes are really starting to sort of come to a head in a satisfying way. But yeah, it's good. The show keeps getting better and better. I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the journey thus far, and I hope I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button and maybe consider subscribing, because it is the best way to let me know that you like this content and you want to see more, and that you don't miss any future videos. But other than that, as I said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.